Hello, hello, welcome. Hello, to join live stream. Good afternoon. I'm Nita. Welcome. I hope all of you are doing great. My name is Nita. Welcome to join live stream. Today there's a surprising on live stream. This is a new arrival. Just arrival. New arrival. Chinese Mengding Ganlu from Sichuan province. This tea is made from first spring harvest. Does anybody understand what it means in Chinese tea, first spring harvest? Which means which signifies the first pickup of this year. In general, first spring harvest means quality means quality for Chinese tea. This tea was picked up in early March, and about 10 days ago, this tea just finished. Just come up in the market. I just received this Mengding Ganlu a few days ago. We call it still hot in our hands because this tea, wow, it's the first sip of in spring. Good morning, Martin. Good morning. Hello, guys. As usual, let's have a general look about this tea. This tea is made from single buds. The highest good for Chinese tea, single buds. Before I show this tea, I would like to know: have ever tried any Chinese green tea? Do you have any knowledge, any experience about Chinese tea? If yes, you're welcome to share your opinion about Chinese tea. Chinese green tea, especially for Chinese green tea, in our comment. In general, Chinese green tea, what's the features about Chinese green tea? First, for fine Chinese green tea, the first feature you will see, the first thing you remember is about physical appearance. In general, for most Chinese fine green tea, they are made from very high grade tea buds with one leaf, or tea buds with two leaves, or single buds. Like the tea, this Mengding Ganlu I want to show you today. This Mengding Ganlu from single buds. It takes a very tender, umami, fresh. Okay, and besides Chinese tea or Chinese fine green tea, it's full of subtleness, gentleness, and freshness. This is the features about Chinese green tea. And now let's have a look look ahead. Let's look at this. Wow, physically, just look at this tea. Just look at this. It's a pleasure for our eyes. Have you ever seen any tea, beautiful tea like this? Wow. This Mengding Ganlu is made from single buds. Look at those. They are very small. Very small. I just picked. They are very small. They are very small. Look at. Very small. Those single buds. Do you know to make just 500 grams of Mengding Ganlu? Look at those little sparrow shapes like a little sparrow. For 500 grams, it takes at least 10,000 buds. 10,000 buds. And you can imagine how much work behind this tea and why this tea is so precious, and efforts behind this tea. This is still very new tea. I received it a few days ago. Physically, it's very beautiful. Those tea buds, they are covered with white silver tea hair, tea fuzz. Please look at. Wow, the color is very beautiful. This green color is beautiful. And wow, let me show you. Please look at. This is our Mengding. Wow, you see those tea hair, tea fuzz. Just smell it. Wow, that's it smells so fresh. You see that? This is our first spring is the Mengding Ganlu. As this tea, this tea is let's say this tea. This tea is the first in our shop, the first arrival green tea, first arrival green tea of this year, 2026. I don't know. Do you remember saying about spring? For Chinese tea lover, we for Chinese tea lover, what month it's the most expecting for us? March and April. In general, most Chinese fine green teas will come up in the market in March and April, and that's 2 months are the most expecting months of the year. Now today I want to share this first arrival spring Chinese tea with you. Before okay, now right now I'm gonna share the title of the tea. Share the title and our recommendation about this Mengding Ganlu. To bring good cup of Mengding Ganlu, we need to pay attention to 3 key points. Tea is made from very high grade single buds. First of all, water temperature. This tea, if you, because for fine green tea, what the most for fine green tea? Gentleness, freshness, and sweetness, right? So when you deal with this tea, as this tea is made from such high grade, for this tea you can use the water around between 80 to 85 doses. The tea, although the tea is excellent, you can always use just boiled water, but if you lower a little bit, the water temperature will take a much more gentle, sweet, and fresh. And this is what we like the most for Chinese fine green tea. Hello, Harriet. Hello, Agenda. Hello, hello, guys. Welcome to the stream. Okay, this is the water temperature. Regarding tea to water ratio for this tea, the standard tea to water ratio for me, I recommend you to use around 1 to 250. It depends on the condition. Like today, as I need to explain the details, and in this case, I just lower a little bit tea to water ratio. I take around between 1 to 2 grams for this teapot. And steep time, if I use the standard tea to water ratio 1 to 50, okay, steeping time a few seconds, 10 to 15 seconds will be enough. That's too strong or too light. You just you can, according to the condition, to adjust the tea to water ratio and the sleeping time. But in general, for water temperature, you recommend you keep what I'm recommend you. Okay. So for any questions, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comments. Okay, guys. So for any questions, if you don't have any questions, we continue. This tea is first step in Chinese tea ceremony. First step, if you often join live stream, you may know what I'm gonna do. That's to preheat all the tea we use. This tea is physically, this tea is very beautiful, very very beautiful, and it's a pleasure for our eyes to appreciate. In this case, I recommend to use a transparent teapot to bring it, transparent teapot or glass cup. Today I'm just choose this lovely this teapot really shape, and besides there's a filter inside. There's a filter. You can see there's a filter inside. And now let's preheat the. First, preheat the teapot. Preheat. And preheat the fire cover as well. Here there's a tip to bring is Mengding Ganlu premium Mengding Ganlu, as this tea is made from highest single buds. Those single buds, they are covered with a very rich tea hair ties. And those hair ties, as they are very rich, so when you burn it, it will fall down into the water. Here there's a tip to guarantee the clear and bright tea soup. First of all, as this tea is very, very gentle, first of all, we pour tea into the teapot, then to the tea. Here there's a order. First of all, we pour water, then pour water, and then the tea. Okay. First of all, please look at this Mengding Ganlu. The dry tea has a so pleasant woodsy aroma. Great. Now you see how those beautiful tea buds, how they dance, they stretch in the tea soup. Please look at. Wow. It's so beautiful. And do you see that? This is our first infusion. See that? Wow, look at. The rich. Wow, look at such rich tea soup, full of cyanide, full of air tea fuzz. That's beautiful, right? Now pour the tea out. I don't know, do you notice that the tea soup almost transparent, just like the water? Water with a bit color, a bit of color. This is our premium Mengding Ganlu. Still hot in our hands means this tea just new arrival. This tea just a new arrival. Please look at. Oh, look at this. a very beautiful light reddish green. Not reddish, yellowish green. Sorry. The color is so. This tea has a great tender, great and a pure fragrance. Here, tender fragrance referring to the tea hair tea fast fragrance, as this tea is made from very high grade singles. In general, for the tea made from such high grade, it always has a tender, mild fragrance. You can you can just imagine it's like a tea aroma, tea hair tea fast aroma, and a delicious cooked chestnut, mild cooked chestnut fragrance. That is wonderful. So final questions. If you have any questions, just need to share in our comment. The first sip is full of theanine, full of freshness, gentleness. It's very, very umami, tender, and fresh. It's like your mouth is surrounded by this rich theanine, rich tea hair and tea fuzz. It's very. This is you only get from high grade spring tea. Not only for green tea, but green tea is more representative, especially for this Mengding Ganlu. Mengding. When and this is the. Please look at those. That's why we call it as a premium fine green tea. Look at the color, the color of those tea buds. Look at, it's really beautiful. This tea is drinking this tea is to hold, to embrace the entire spring. That's this is the earliest spring tea in earliest spring green tea in our tea shop. Very gentle and freshly sweet. This sweetness is more from theanine. You know, those tea hairs, they are in the form of theanine. And theanine is very important for, especially for green tea, because theanine can balance the tea flavor and taste, and increase the umami taste, freshness, and gentleness. Lovely story. Thank you. Even yeah, this one, those tiers that he wears are made for, selected for bring this premium first spring harvest Mengding Ganlu. So funny questions. Uh, uh, seems the video stops. Now it's okay. Oh, yeah, that is stop. Now now is, can you see me now? Uh, okay, is it okay? Okay. Uh, Good morning, Franco. There's a comment I, I didn't read. Uh, yes, I remember that there's a friend asked me, how how we how we is the sharpness of green tea, right? There is some Wi-Fi problem. I'm gonna wait. Um, is it okay now? Hello? Hello, okay. We'll come again. Sorry. Use first. Okay. Hello? Internet problem. Hello. Okay, this time should be okay. Sorry for the interruption. Now we continue. This is our. Let's continue to bring this first spring harvest and new arrival Chinese Mengding. Now the tea gets cold. Hello, Louise. Hello. This tea, even the tea now is cold. It gets cold, but it still tastes very tender. Very very tender, without any astringency and bitterness. It's better. Now after drinking a sip of this new arrival first spring harvest, Mengding Ganlu is like we are embracing spring with a sip of Mengding Ganlu. Mengding from a title of this tea, Mengding Ganlu. Mengding Ganlu, indicating the title of this tea indicates a few information where this tea from. This tea is from Mengding Mountain, Sichuan province. Ganlu means sweet water. It means this tea. This tea, yeah. In fact, this tea just tastes very sweet, very gentle, a great. One of the most representative Chinese white tea in the market. From the physical appearance, for the taste, wow, everything is the top. Is top. If you are interested in this tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. This tea has very very beautiful tea. Look at. Now we continue our second infusion. So funny questions. This tea is from Chinese Sichuan province. The raw material of this tea, first of all, made from the first pickup of this year in early March. Moreover, this tea, the tea garden is based on Mengding Mountain. With a high altitude. Later on, I will show the video of this garden. And besides, for this tea is very 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 this tea is operated with the traditional Mengding Ganlu tea making craftsmanship. I will also share the video about this craftsmanship with you. This tea, Mengding Ganlu, Mengding, this place, this area has more than almost 2,000 explanation and tea making history in Mengding. Can you imagine? Around 2,000 years ago, our Chinese ancestors, they already started to plant tea trees in this place and made the tea in this place. This is a Mengding, the historical background of Mengding Ganlu. For Mengding Ganlu, if you never tried any Chinese green tea yet, this tea highly recommend to you. It's a sip of Mengding Ganlu is like to drink entire spring. This is what we say about what we describe about Chinese white green tea, especially for the tea like this very early spring tea. Now we can fusion. In the case if you know, because here we are use the water around 80 to 85 degrees Celsius. In the case if you know sometimes we boil the tea over time means now the tea just boiled. For the moment it's too hot for this Mengding Ganlu. So we just I pour the water into a fairy cup to cool it down naturally in a few 2 3 minutes. Uh, let's just wait for a while. For the moment, this tea is still hot. I don't use it for the moment. How can I find Nepal? No. This tea. So far we don't ship to Nepal either. Sorry. Okay. Let's continue. Next week there's a new arrival, new very precious and special item I would like to share with you. This one. This is I don't have ever heard Chinese aga wood. In Chinese call it Chenxiang. This in China we call it as the top one among precious Chinese woods, fragrant woods. This tea has a natural, sweet nectar, milky aromas, floral, fruity fragrance. The fragrance of the wood is very rich. Just like you are drinking tea, you are drinking Chinese oolong. This tea is indeed in general, this aga wood is growing in the southeast of Asia. My island is one of the most famous production place of this wood, other wood. This personally I like it very much. I often wear it. And this one next now just show you. Next week I will show more details. This is a new arrival items for next week. This one I really highly recommend to you because I bet you will never get of natural aromas from any perfume. It's impossible. And this we call it as a natural perfume because the fragrance, this wood, just this natural violet fragrance. And in China we has been over 2,000 years. 2,000 years. Chenxiang Chinese called aga wood using history and over 2,000. This is one of the most precious wood in China around the world. Actually, it's very pleasant. And besides this one, this wood, aga wood, Chenxiang, is also kind of precious, nice herb medicine. You can boil it, you can smoke it, you can even bring the tea together. From my island, Hainan Island. The quality of this one is top. You can wear as a necklace or simple necklace. As my waist here is small, so for a lady, it's warm as bracelet, and bracelet and necklace. This one is about this one diameter of this is 5 millimeter. 5 millimeter. For a lady, if you wear in your hands, for circles, for gentlemen around 3. One we call it as a walking perfume. But I dare say that your is so pleasant, varied woody fragrance from any kind of perfume. And this one is 100% natural, 100% natural. In Chinese call it 沉香, incense. Yeah, we use it as a kind of incense powder. Is when you brush it into, yeah, it has a very it has help relieve your anxiety and help you sleep, help release your pleasure, anger actually, which has been using it over 2,000 years. 2,000. This is from my island. From my island. My Hainan Island. Now we are. I'm living. Our Hainan Island is one of the best original production area for agar wood. And besides, also have very useful. Yeah, actually, this one highly recommend to try because you. First of all, the agar wood you can find market a lot fake agar wood, but the one in our tea shop, I don't put in the link yet. I don't make the. I can carry the 100% authentic, because this maker is my friend, and we know that this is from my island. We for agar wood, I've been, let's say, using for years. This one you can also, this one, this is if you just a beginner can time to hear that, you even cannot imagine what it, because with words are very limited to describe the nature. But I guarantee that you will love it. Everybody will. And besides natural, it's healing. It's a very healing, woody fragrance, especially when you feel very stressed in summertime. Summertime, get not too much pleasure or too much emotion. And my father loved to. My father, he loves to incense. The incense made from agar wood. Agar wood. It's very relaxing, and this aroma. Basically, I don't use any perfume, but I will wear agar wood. Besides, I also like other woods, but this one is from my island, Hainan Island. If you are new to the agar wood, never try it, you can try with the small bracelet, the small one. It's beautiful. It's natural. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Besides, it also has a very pleasant medicine aroma, milky aroma, fruity aroma. It describes like tea, right? Like tea. That's magical, because how could we expect a wood extruding such varied fragrance? And when you wear for a while, for hours, and when you take it away, the fragrance on your skin, left on your skin. Wonderful. Or you can wear as a necklace. This is something uh, this is my favorite wood. My favorite one. It's beautiful. It's very lovely. Here this is information about where is this tea from. Because for the region of agar wood, just like tea, just like where is this where the for it should indicate where this tea from, because the environment so will affect the aromas, just like this. This is from Bao Tin. It's really lovely. It's really lovely. Next week, on Thursday, I will put in a link. It's super fragrant. How long does the fragrance last? Very interesting. If you maintain it well, for agarwood, it can last 10, even 10 years, 2 years. Later on, I will share with you how we maintain it. It's very simple. This for any kinds of wood, the nature of wood. Just stay away from water. Keep it dry. You can wear it, but we don't like 7 days. We don't wear 7 days, 24 hours for 7 days. This week, if you wear 3-4 days and then then we let it take a rest, because the fragrance is from the inside of wood. This is a natural, it's like an essential oil from the wood itself. So we're gonna take it rest. When you do sports, when you sweat a lot, go to swim, take shower, take it away from you, and keep in a place dry. That's all. It's very simple. It's very simple to maintain it. When we talk about my island, because agarwood probably it's not famous in Europe, in other countries, but in China, when we talk about my island, my island is famous for woods, precious woods, and this reckon is one of the most precious, because it takes years for agarwood growing up. It takes years, not 1 year, 2 years, over 10 years. Valuable. It's very, very valuable. Sometimes you see I wear in the live stream. This is the pure one without any extra decoration. Super. Those agarwoods, I can guarantee that authentic. They are authentic without any artificial treatment. Okay. Oh. The water now. It's okay. So, funny questions? Wow. Beautiful tea soup. Please look at. Wow. Look at this. Look at such rich tea soup. I really love to visit. Agarwoods, and This is plantation agouts. They are very protective because they are precious. They are very precious. It's super protective. It's like panda, because we wait years for those woods up, and once there is somebody come to cut a piece, it could be very it could be very it costs a lot. So agar woods is very well protective, very it's even precious like gold, precious like gold. Next week, it's beautiful. When you touch it, it leaves the very pleasant woody aroma in your hand. Oh, this tea is wonderful. This Mengding Ganlu is from our Sichuan province. Sichuan province. Interesting because this tea, first of all, made from single buds. Single buds means the grade of this tea is very high. High is the grade, single buds. But compared with the other green tea made from single buds, this tea tastes more mellow, more thick. Why? Because it's from Sichuan. This land endowed let's say, unique flavor to the tea trees as well. Very interesting because the tea looks so tender. It tastes tender, but compared with the other Chinese green tea, this tea with such rate, it tastes very mellow, very mellow. It's very interesting. I have tea from Sichuan province. I'm always the tea, just like human being, we are shaped by the surrounding environment. It's the same for the tea as well. Just this tea, highly recommend to you. First, this is the first spring green tea in our tea shop, the first of the 2026. For West Lake, Longjing, Dragonwell, I'm gonna wait. This now for first West Lake, Longjing. We're gonna wait maybe in April or end of March. So funny questions? So funny questions? So funny questions? I'm a student of traditional medicine and tea, and it's interesting learning. That's great. It's, this is our second infusion. For Chinese green tea, for Chinese green tea, the essential infusion first, second, third infusion. That's the best. That's best. Hello, Ganda. Hello, welcome. For the moment, we are bringing a premium top first spring Chinese Ganlu from Sichuan province. Sichuan province. Drinking a cup of Mengding Ganlu is to embrace to high spring. So fresh, tender, full of tender aroma or tender fragrance. How we, so the words they're a little bit abstract, but tender fragrance, it's like just imagine that when you taste, for the vegetable, when you taste the tip of the vegetable, the most tender part of fruits. It's not exactly the same, but just to understand what I mean, the tenderness. This is one of the most representative Chinese green, tender, and tastes very umami, very umami. You can imagine that the tea made from single buds, which covered with the foot of tea hair, tea fuzz, single buds, and this tea, highly recommend to you. And and honestly, this tea compared with the Westlake Longjing, this tea is much affordable. Because for the first bring Westlake Longjing authentic, First Lake Longjing green tea, it's 2-3 times pricey than this First Spring Mengding Ganlu. That's why I highly recommend you. For Chinese teas, it's very vibrant, but this one is the most recommended. Let's say I would recommend the most from the price aspect, cost aspect. For many kinds of aspects, this one I highly recommend to you. So far, any questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. When you touch it, it left the fragrance in your hands. That's agave. And then when you receive it, first of all, you'll feel a bit oily. It's very natural. That's a natural character of agave wood, Chen Xiang. Because those agave woods with high content because it's like essential oil. The fragrance is from this woody fragrance is from the oil, from the oil. Hello, bye, hello. This one, I have two. This small bracelet is from those two from different place, different places. It smells a little bit different. Different. Although they're all from my island, Hainan Island. Thank you so much for this disclaimer. You're welcome. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Besides that, this is 5 millimeter. There will be a little bit bigger than this. This one, if you gentlemen, you are because my waist is small. If you are gentlemen, you can choose a bigger diameter. Okay. Continue our soda infusion. Soda infusion. The beautiful soup, beautiful lips. They are 100% menu pickup. Can you imagine how much work for this, how much efforts for this tea in front of us? This one is a little bit bigger, 7 millimeter. This one is bigger than one. The diameter is a little bit larger than. I love it. It's really natural. It's really natural. You're really looking. Thank you. I'm gonna bring our soda infusion. This is our soda infusion. And look at how they are dense. Look at those tea leaves, they are dense. That's spring. Oh, it's so beautiful. Wow, the color. You can see from the, look at those refined. Look at they are very small. You see that they're small. That's fine green tea. So, funny questions? Is it necessary to smell the cup of tea flavor. It's a pleasure. And we this is a way to see if this tea has aromas as well. For green tea is not uh, green tea. Um, Green tea is not, let's say, characterized by uh, its long-lasting, high flavor, high fragrance. The green tea we look at for green tea is about its tenderness, the tenderness of taste and flavor, and texture, uh, and the pure aroma and aroma. Uh, Green tea always relates with the gentleness, tenderness, uh, uh, unlike a oolong. So if green tea smell the cup or not, it doesn't matter. But for oolong, yes, yeah, this is because oolong is featured by its very long-lasting fragrance. However, for green tea, it doesn't mean that we care the fragrance of green tea, but green tea is not characterized by its varied, high flavor and taste. That's we you cannot find all things in one tea, but the tea like this Mengding green tea, when you drink it, just like it's like you are embracing the entire. Okay, this is our third infusion. So final questions. And it's very tender. It's very tender, sweet. This is a Mengding Ganlu. If you're interested in this Mengding Ganlu, please go to check our shop link in our bio. This tea highly recommend to you all. This is a spring green tea you can find in our market, in our tea shop. Yeah, it's kind of early in the market as well. Just this tea just was picked up, manual pick up in early March and finished, finished about 10 days ago. 10 days ago. And we just received a couple, yeah, a couple days ago, a couple days before. Can you imagine that? How fresh it is? It's just come out. So funny questions? If you have any, I will come back in a few seconds. Okay, I'll come back in a few seconds. Looks so fresh. Definitely fresh. This is yeah. This is our spring first spring harvest. This is our first spring harvest. Look at wow, it's really beautiful. That's Chinese green tea. That's fine green tea. Not every tea we call it as a fine green tea, but yeah, this one. Look at look at those beautiful buds. Wow. How many harvests there are? For this Mengding, Ganlu in our tea shop, we only selling the first spring harvest. For this Mengding Ganlu. In general, for this tea, the best because we make the tea, especially in China, we make the tea. The line is on, yes. Let's say we especially for green tea. Green tea has the let's say green tea has the longest tea making history. So we Chinese we are so picky about quality, especially for green tea. In general, okay, for how many times we have pick, we can pick all year, but the problem is that the quality will not be good. So for this tea, we started to in Sichuan. This tea is from Sichuan. We started to pick up from early March. I guess end of March it's finished. But for the best quality is the first harvest. For this Mengding Ganlu, we only selling the first harvest. The first harvest. In our tea shop, not every tea is the first harvest because considering the price, for Lake Longjing, the first harvest is at least 2-3 times than this Mengding Ganlu. But I can guarantee that the Ganlu we are selling in our shop, yes, is a harvest, only harvest. And this is the next week, for next week. New arrival, agate bracelet necklace. This one is it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful, and you can see that the natural color of this agate Chenxiang. In China, where it's let's say wood is a very wood is also according to Chinese philosophy. We think that our universe is composed with 5 elements: gold, wood, fire, earth, water, and wood is an important element. This is from my island, my high, from it's beautiful to wear jade, Chinese jade. Teacher knowledge, know-how is in culture history, Chinese expertise. Thank you, Franco. You see, wear with the Chinese jade is very beautiful. Those bracelets, they are neutral. They are neutral means appropriate for ladies and gentlemen. And, I personally like it to match together agate wood with the Chinese jade. It's very elegant. Very beautiful, yeah. And besides, this fragrance is very long lasting. For if you maintain well, for such quality can it can last, the fragrance can last 10 over 10 15 years. Why must they have different harvest? Because they grow, so they, yeah, the tea. But for Chinese teas, for Chinese teas, the spring, the harvest are always the best. You can just like human being. We are working daytime, right, and we sleep at night. It's the same for the tea. We cannot pick up all year. That's why you for the yeah the if you the tea needs some rest as well. That's why after one cold winter sleeping, the winter is for accumulation of a rich substance like cyanide, and aromatic substance actually. So we pick up in spring, then let the tea take rest for 3 seasons. In general, for the tea, to guarantee the quality of the tea, to guarantee the quality of the tea, we only pick up in spring and let the tea trees rest for 3 seasons, and then next year we pick up again. That's not waste of time. That's respect of the ecosystem in the place as well. It's like a rice. One harvest per year is the best. Now I want to show you this teapot. This teapot I often see I'm use it to bring any kinds of high grade green tea. You can see that the color of any kinds of not only for this Mengding Ganlu, for any kinds of Chinese fine green tea, the tea soup color never looks green. It's impossible because the dry tea looks green because the tea because of chlorophyll, but however chlorophyll barely dissolves in water. Chlorophyll dissolves in oil but not water. This for any kinds of the best top Chinese fine green tea, the color, especially for the high grade, in general it's a light, call it as a tender yellow, a bit yellowish green, just like this one. It's beautiful. This teapot is made from. This teapot is very lovely. A few colors available. The filter inside. When you bring it, you don't need any extra filter. And it's made from high borosilicate. High borosilicate. This material can stand minus 20 Celsius to 150 Celsius. Very safe for food use. This is the one. This fake cup, I love it as well. If interesting anything we're sharing in the live stream, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. So, final questions? This one, lovely, 100% handmade, 100% handmade, Chinese wisteria teacup made from Yangzhiyu. Yangzhiyu, Yangzhiyu. You can call it, it's a very precious clay. You can call it as mutton jade clay. Mutton jade clay, because this clay has jade similar texture. I just jade today, so jade bracelet today. So you can see the Yangzhiyu means the texture, because jade is a very it's a very adorable let's say material in China. Chinese love for jade. So this clay has a jade similar, means it's more it's gentle. It's it has a gentle, beautiful finish like jade. This one, the shape of this high wisteria flower is very elegant, high feet, and please look at details of those and the flower, the tea buds, flowers of this wisteria. Look at the details. It's really elegant. I love it. You don't, if you don't use it to display as a decoration, that's so beautiful. This clay you only buy from a special a place called you can only find in China. Yangzhi you can only find in China. This clay is very beautiful. This is wisteria. We also have. Please look at this panda. Lovely. This panda is made from Yangzhiyu as well. Yangzhiyu. High feet. We call it as this shape of a high feet. It's lovely. You know, panda signifies peace and love. Bamboo, as panda only eats bamboo. Nothing else, only bamboo. We have a few. Look at this. This one is crabbing over this cup. It's so lovely. This is panda. It's very lovely, so cute. If you like anything we're showing live stream, please go to check out the shop in our video. Enjoying the rest of the day. Got to go. Okay. So far, any questions? If I interest anything while showing the live stream, please go to check our tea shop in our bio. Okay. If you don't have any further questions, I wonder how they attach the flower. Because the clay is sticky. The clay is sticky. It's impossible to use any glue because those pottery piece they under a very high temperature of 1,200 Celsius. The clay, it basically is clean, is sticky. Okay, so funny questions? If you don't have any further questions, if you don't have any thanks for wonderful tea. Thank you. See you next time. See you. Thanks. See you next time, guys. If you'll interest anything in our tea shop, please go to check our website in our bio. See you next time. Ciao, ciao. Thank you, Louis. Thank you. Have a nice day.